In this tutorial, I will show you how to make a lives counter that counts down by 1 each time your sprite touches your maze, and then when the lives counter gets to 0, you lose will appear. First, we're going to create a new sprite that says you lose. So go down to choose a sprite and click on paint or the paintbrush. Then we're going to use the text tool to type you lose. When you click outside of this text box, you can then grab one of the corners and resize it. And if you want, over here, you can grab part of that sprite and move it around the screen. Then, while you're still on this sprite, switch to code, and we're going to add code that says when the flag is clicked, it should hide. So we will go to Events, put in the green flag, and then hide is under Looks. So click on Looks. You have to scroll down and put in the hide. So now when the flag is clicked, you lose is not there. Now switch to the sprite that moves through your maze, and here is where we're going to add the code for the lives counter. The lives counter is going to be a variable, so click on Variables, click on Make a Variable, and name it Lives. Then we will start by dragging Set Lives to 0 under this flag. However, we do not want it to be 0. For this game, I'm going to say 3. So we'll start with 3 lives, and each time my sprite touches black or the maze, I want to change the lives by -1. And I clicked outside of it to confirm that. Now let's test it. I'm going to hit stop, and then the green flag, start, and each time the ball touches my maze, it should count down by 1. This works, however, it will keep going even into negative numbers. So now we need to add the code that says when lives equal to 0 or equal 0, we show you lose and then stop. So let's put in a control that says if something happens, then do this. So let's put this code in. Now you need an operator, and we want equals because we're going to say, go back to variables, when lives equals 0, then do this. And in this situation, we're going to use what is called a broadcast, which is an event, and we'll choose broadcast message 1. You can change this message to anything. To show you that it can be anything, I'm going to write Bear Creek rules. All this is it creates a new event. So when lives equals 0, we're going to broadcast Bear Creek rules. Now that this event has been created, we're going to switch to the you lose sprite, and we're going to drag in when I receive Bear Creek rules, you lose will show, which is under looks. You have to scroll down. We'll have you lose show, and then we'll add a stop all, which is a control, so that the lives counter does not keep functioning. Let's test it. Going to click stop, click the green flag. My lives resets to 0. I lose 1 life, lose another life. This time when I get to 0, you lose should appear. And it works.